My name is Brett Williams. I'm the president of CJC Technologies here in Franklin, Tennessee.
My name's Kent Waltman, and I'm a principal with CJC Technologies. Prior to Cogent coming on board, CJC was profitable, our balance sheet was healthy, and we were growing each and every year.
Through that, we had experienced some process problems where we really felt like we needed to refine our process to get higher quality work at a faster pace.
Brett and I understood many of the things that needed to occur, but we were too busy working in the business to work on the business.
We needed someone devoted to internally enhancing our structure and our organization, our processes.
Prior to Cogent getting involved, product development and product services at CJC, we were certainly not failing.
We knew that the process was taking a little bit longer than it needed to. We felt like quality wasn't quite at the level that it needed to be.
But like many companies, we were focused on client-driven, urgent matters. We weren't focused on long-term, strategic, important matters. Our initial contact with Cogent from a sales perspective was very positive. It was professional.
It was fortuitous timing that all of that happened, and there's no doubt that the initial point of contact piqued our interest enough, and quite honestly, the sales setup, the way that it's designed, and the way that there's sort of this limited risk concept of getting the analyst here certainly incentivized us to go ahead and make the next step.
Cogent was more interested in determining if they could help us than they were simply making a sale to a company and then not being able to actually help us with real matters.
So that was easy. It was kind of an easy decision. It felt like a no-brainer to give it a try.
Our experience with Cogent Business Analytics was very positive. It was valuable. It helped us to focus.
We went through several surveys among the employees and several management meetings where we really just talked about our goals and what we wanted out of the company and what we identified, what we thought our problems were. It was compelling to make the next step, obviously, and that worked out.
The discovery phase, in my mind, helped us focus our resources, efforts, time, energy on the most important matters where we could get the most improvement. And without that discovery phase, we wouldn't have had that validation, even if we felt like we knew.
We were once again sort of reinforced in the value proposition of having a third party come in and aid us along that process. I felt like there was a lot of real context on the ground, research done, that validated enough of it that certainly made it worth moving forward.
Working with Cogent as a consulting firm has been an enlightening experience for me. I don't have a great deal of experience in engaging consulting firms to come in and help me with my business.
Short of hiring someone to do that and going through the whole process of getting the right person to do that, it has certainly been a huge value proposition here. You know, you have a pleasant person who's smart and listens to everybody show up every day, and that's helpful.
It has been critical to get our organizational structure tweaked to the point where we're poised for growth and that we feel more scalable going forward.
And having a mediator there, managing it, pushing it along, establishing deadlines for them to get stuff done, the day would have gotten in the way had we not been being held accountable by a third party in that context.
During the consulting engagement, we did develop a longer-term strategic plan.
Identifying and focusing on that strategic plan and setting some target dates will unquestionably help us continue.
We have a detailed action plan that over the next 12 months we'll be implementing. We now have that plan and we can focus on execution and not the process of creating the plan, which is where our weakness would have been. It was quite beneficial for us to engage Cogent and come in and help us manage some longer-term risk that needed to be addressed in order for us to continue a pattern of success.